So you're coming to Branson, Missouri to see a show. This video is for you. Let's go! What's going on, guys? Jesse Weiser here, and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri. And today we're talking about shows in Branson, Missouri. That is 35 to 45 minutes south of Springfield, where I live. Now, if you come and visit Branson and you fall in love with it, you can check out wiserlivingrealty.com. Check out any houses down there. You can put Branson, Missouri. Check out all the houses, 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, condos, houses, anything you want. You can check it out there. And if you want to reach out and just talk with me about the market in general, my contact information is down below, and I would love, genuinely would love to talk to you about it. We've actually helped many people from Colorado, the whole West Coast, East Coast, South, North. We've literally helped over 100 people move to the Springfield area or Branson area because they loved it so much. They loved the 4 seasons. They loved everything about it. This place is amazing to live. And the real estate is so cheap compared to the other parts of the US. Rant over, getting into the video right now. Now, when it comes to shows, these shows in Branson have stayed around for a long time. So the ones we're going over today, they've been around for a long time. Older than me. First up on the list is the Haygoods. It's Branson's most popular show, is what they claim. This show is located at the Clay Cooper Theater for $48 a ticket when this video was made. A group of 6 siblings, 5 brothers and 1 sister, they have been playing since 1993, so 1 year after I was born. Yes, I am that young. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about them being 25, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're our age. But then they were like, no, they're not. You're 31. And I was like, I'm not in my 20s anymore. So back in 1993, they sang 6 shows a day at Civitar City. They played more than 20 instruments, even tap dance on the ceiling. On the ceiling? What kind of witchcraft is that? This production has some creative special effects, has fire, lights and lasers. Even one of the guys fully lights up in a robot suit at one point with a lit guitar. Now, I've never been to the Haygoods, but this sounds like a manly show, like a man would be interested in. So hopefully they have explosions. They have been doing this for 31 years of playing in Branson. They've done 7,000 concerts for 6 million people around the world. Longest running and most successful first generation show in Branson. Sounds like a very talented family to me. Next up is the Dolly Parton Stampede. Whenever I grew up, it was not named that, so I'm still getting used to the name. But it is located at the Dolly Parton Stampede dinner attraction. The tickets are $70, and the closer you get to the Stampede area, the arena, the more expensive they get. Now, I've only gone to the Dolly Parton Stampede during Christmas time for some reason. I always go during Christmas, but it's a great show during Christmas time. I need to go during regular time to see what it's like. You're probably asking, why is this show so expensive, $70 or more? Well, that's because you get a meal with it, a 4-course, or it might be a 5-course meal. You get soup, biscuits, a whole rotisserie chicken. Yes, a whole one. You can grab the legs, eat one leg at a time, and the chicken breast. You also get barbecue pork loin, corn on the cob, baked potatoes, a dessert, and a drink. Let me tell you about their potato soup. It is the best potato soup you will ever have in your entire life. And the biscuits. Let's not forget about, I'm like salivating right now just thinking about these biscuits and potato soup. Okay, we're good. This includes the show with Dolly Parton cast and 32 magnificent horses. They have top-notch trick riders in a 35,000 square foot arena. Even a show with Skeeter, the comedian that comes out to make people laugh. There's also music and a small dog show too. Skeeter is pretty fun. They have a special show during Christmas time, which I have gone, that has live nativity and everything. They even have a camel. I don't know why I got really excited about a camel. You can go back and see the horse walk and see the horses back there as well. So whenever you get there, where you park in the parking lot, unless you're handicapped up front, but they make you park in the back and you walk alongside all the horses before you even get to the front. So you can kind of greet the horses, see them and everything. It's actually really cool. The outside of the Stampede Literally looks like a horse stable. So horses can poke their head out, there's gates and everything, hay, it even smells like horses. You get the whole nostalgic feel. Next up is the Six Show. It's located at Dick Clark's American Bandstand Theater, and the tickets are right around $44 each. This is a vocal band featuring 6 real brothers who take musical entertainment to a whole nother level. Working on that higher pitch. They don't have instruments, but it sounds like they do. They make rhythmic bass, driving beatbox style percussion, and impeccable vocal blend, and they've been developing since they were children. Wow, they actually sound like a very talented family as well. I think the miracle is in 6 brothers. Like, where's the sister in this whole thing? Like, that's the miracle, having 6 sons who all have great vocal presence. That is the miracle that I see. They also have choreography and comedy there too, with songs that range from rock to pop, doo-wop, don't know what that is, and gospel. So quite the range there. It also looks like a well-produced show with lights and special effects as well. If you like a cappella, this would be the best show for you. Now let's talk about Reza. This is a illusionist in Branson. Fun fact, I was buying a car one day and he walked in. I looked at him. He looked at me. That was it.
That's the extent of your interaction.
Yeah. So now we're like best friends. Honestly, I didn't even know who he was. Somebody just said, that's Reza. And I was like, who's Reza? And then I went and saw his show. This is at Branson Famous Theater and starting at $51 a ticket. He is one of the world's top touring illusionists, maybe as good as David Copperfield. Yeah, I said that, David. His recent tour and television appearances have been seen by 30 million viewers from across the world on many television networks. He has even made appearances on Duck Dynasty and Penn and Teller Fool Us. It's an amazing production with offhand moments of comedic timing and numerous interactive and inspirational moments, allowing the audience to experience the magic firsthand. He shows a new age of magic and misdirection that has a fresh take on all things ordinary. If you love magic shows, this is the one you would love and be very impressed with. At the end of his show, whenever I went and saw him, he made a helicopter appear. I was like, what in the world? And he got in the helicopter like it's not an illusion. It just came out of nowhere, like without even hearing the I don't know how he does it. Now, we can't talk about Branson shows without talking about the Baldknobbers. I went there probably 20 years ago, like it's been forever. You can find this show at the Branson Famous Theater and starting at $43. Now, I call them the Baldknobbers, but I guess the new generation is coming through and now they're called Branson's Famous Baldknobbers. They're revamping the whole thing, so maybe I should go see it after 20 years. Probably definitely changed since then. Fun fact, the Baldknobbers at the height of their prime, I think like the granddad or maybe the dad, built a house in Nixa, Missouri in 2005. I just toured that and made a home tour on it. It's on my TikTok channel, Jesse_Weiser, if you want to check that out. That mansion, it's 11,000 some square feet. It's crazy, but it blew my mind. Now, what is so cool about the Baldknobbers, Branson's Famous Baldknobbers, is it is the longest running show with over 60 years in production in Branson. That's double my lifetime. They have been running since 1959. This is a country music and comedy variety show that blends country music, gospel music, and comedy. It features the Mabe family, who began the Branson family entertainment phenomenon over 60 years ago in 1959. You now see the second and third generations of the Mabe family up there today. The family has also appeared in their own reality television series, Branson Famous, which I think is why they now call themselves Branson Famous Baldknobbers. Makes total sense now. The puzzle came together. Now, if this is your type of music, I know a lot of you out there like country music these days, this would be the show for you if you come to Branson. It's a Branson classic, of course. Next up is the Grand Shanghai Circus. It is at the Mickey Gilley Grand Shanghai Theater, and the tickets start at $45. Now, I've never seen this show, and I really want to go see. This place is like mind-blowing because they like balance 15 plates on a stick. I don't know how they do that, but it's so... The Shanghai Circus has been in Branson for 22 years. There's so much to this show. It honors the old historic Shanghai culture through performances and acrobats, colorful dance, comedy, mystifying magic, and numerous feats of strength. This is a show where you have no idea how they are doing what they are doing. It's amazing. It's a nice production too, with lights, amazing outfits, costumes, and scenery. It's a feat. That's short for feature if you don't know. Trying to be young like the cool kids these days. I know I'm getting older these days, so I gotta keep it hip. Now I'm gonna talk about one of my favorites. It is Sight and Sound. I have been here plenty of times. My favorite thing is the almonds. I don't know what they put on the almonds, but they are salty and sweet all at the same time. They come all warmed up. I better stop talking about them. Starting to salivate again. The tickets start at about $74. Now the closer you get, the more centered you get. I mean, it's a huge theater. If you get close, it'll actually feel like they're doing like 180 degrees, because some people show up way to your back right, some people show up way to your back left. Sometimes they have a whale coming over you or camels coming down the aisles and stuff. They just got everything happening at this play. And it's just so amazing. The lights, cameras, action by the actors. It is literally as good or better than a Broadway show. Like, I am saying it. This place does take Bible stories and makes them come to life on stage. This is what I love about it. Like last time I went, it was like Jesus, then Jonah, and then, I mean, there's just so much good things that are happening here. Right now they have Queen Esther showing at the theater, but it could be anything at any given moment. Now, whenever they do a show, they do it for a full season, and then the next season they rotate to a new show. They have done Jonah, Moses, even the story of Jesus, just like I said. I've been to those. It includes live animals, amazing onstage effects, and huge props that help you get immersed into the story. If you love Broadway shows and just love a good production, I mean high class production, you're gonna love this. And don't forget to get some of those glazed almonds. It's all about those glazed almonds when I go. I get 2 of them, because I can't control myself. Well, that's all I have for you for the top shows in Branson, Missouri. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check out more videos about Branson, Missouri, check it out in the playlist right next door, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, watch for deer. Yeah. I'm so passionate and putting so much energy towards this video, I'm sweating. That or I'm wearing a fleece.